Well, hello. Today I'd like to talk to you about a really unique pen. So I have told you before that I'd like to have a pen from every continent. North America was easy, Europe was easy, Asia was easy. South America I had to do some hunting, but I finally found a South American pen. I got Australia thanks to, and he no longer does videos, so well, he no longer does pen videos. Oh, shoot, what is his name? The Australian dude, JPL. I haven't seen him do a pen video in a long time. He's now mostly doing machining type videos, which is fine. It's also interesting. But thanks to him, I have an Australian pen. But one continent I've never gotten is Antarctica. I'm still waiting. But I did finally manage to find an African pen. So this is made by Stanford Wood Products, and let's just take a look at it. All right, so this is the pen itself from Stanford Wood Studio of South Africa over on the West Cape. This is an African Miyuki Magic fountain pen, which you might be wondering about Miyuki Magic. That's actually a Japanese sort of beadwork, and yes, we have Japanese beads. So let's take a closer look at it. So yeah, they infused Japanese beads into an African pen, which I think is pretty fun. So I just think they're beautiful. And I will be honest, before I got it under this light, I didn't realize it was blue. I thought it was kind of a brown. So it seems to look different under a different light, which is interesting. I don't know if that's intentional, but it's just a nice sparkly blue finish otherwise. Open it up. More sparkly blue finish. And we have a Bach nib on it. Steel nib, but still. Bach, and I want to say it's a double broad, but I don't remember for sure. And it's a cartridge converter pen, of course. And even though it's a wood studio, I think it's made out of an acrylic, but I won't swear to it. So, nice blue pen like this deserves a nice blue ink, and I've got one. Parker Quink Washable Blue. I actually had a personal communication with the wife of the husband and wife team that runs this company, and she asked me how I'm liking the pen, and she asked if I had a good ink pairing for it. And I hated to admit it, but it's about to get a nice ink pairing with Parker Quink Washable Blue. Why does that ink get such a bad rap? Well, anyway, does not post, by the way, if you're wondering that. I just realized that I've never really talked about posting in most of my pen videos. Don't know why, I just haven't. I think you may have just seen history getting made, because that is the longest flippin' pen name I've ever written on this channel. So this is, of course, Parker Quink Washable Blue. As far as flex, this is not a vintage Bach nib. So, no flex. Not a bad writer, just not a flex nib. Wetness and flow, I will agree that it's a wet pen. Smear test, I'm expecting lots of smearage. The reverse writing test. If you're into that kind of thing. A surprisingly smooth, extra fine. And finally, the world-famous Peer-Gustafson test. Passed that one with flying colors. And before I go, let's just admire the beads one more time. Let's turn on my pen light. That is quite nice. So, I now have an African pen. I enjoy the beadwork in it. I think it's very comfortable in my hand. It doesn't matter that I can't. I mean, normally I would do the pocket test, but I can't with this pen because I don't have a pocket. And it doesn't have a pen clip. Has a nice Bach nib. I found it very comfortable to write with. It's just a nice pen to hold. That little bit of beadwork is attractive in the cap. I like the slight shimmer in the rest of the body. It's just a very understated look. And the owners of the company are very nice. They actually emailed me to ask me how I like my pen. And, we actually emailed back and forth a little bit. Not anymore, but we emailed back and forth a bit. So, very nice. They also apparently make kayaks. I asked my father, who has some experience building wooden canoes, what he thought of their pricing on the kayaks. He said, yeah, that's actually pretty reasonable. So, if you want a kayak made in South America, you can try them out as well. I will put a link to their website down below. I don't normally do that, but this is an artisan, so I want to support him. But yeah, I am very impressed by this pen. So, Africa, you've got a good one here. And Antarctica, you got to step up your game because I want an Antarctic pen. So, let's get the penguins to work. Chop, chop. All right, well, thank you for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.